Hey everyone, it's Cam here from Scituate TV with another episode of Student Voices. Last week we talked about gender identity, and when we asked students, they were a little hesitant. When we asked why, they said they didn't want to be cancelled. So this week, we're talking about cancel culture. What is it, how it's affecting students, and if it's good or bad for society. Let's find out. What is cancel culture?
I think it's when people hear something they don't like and they decide that because of that, we're just going to hate on that person now and decide that they should not have any existence or say. And I have some people supporting me here. I think they agree with me.
I think cancel culture is like being shut down for something that you say.
I think cancel culture is like social media, like people on social media trying to like take down people's reputation.
Cancel culture is when a person and maybe their friends or family are condemned for a certain thing they may have said or done.
Do you know anyone that has been cancelled?
I don't think I know anyone personally. There's a lot of famous people that I guess aren't really famous anymore that just kind of fell off the grid because, you know, all the people that are in power and like media and sports and everything, if something bad happens, they're like, well, sucks for you. You don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know a Scituate High School student that has been canceled, and I think it was for the best because of a racial injustice.
I don't think like canceled, but like people's reputations who have been like destroyed.
Personally, I do not.
Like personally, no, not really, but I've heard of it like throughout like social media and stuff, people being canceled all the time.
I believe Ellen DeGeneres has been canceled for the way she treats her employees in the show.
What topics do you think would get another student cancelled?
I think there's a lot of like things that might fall under free speech that some people say don't fall under free speech that would get a lot of people angry. Like you were talking about the gender inequality one. Like I think that people aren't allowed to say things anymore. Like you just can't say your opinion if it's not going to be supported by the majority of the people just because they say, all right, well, First Amendment canceled, and whatever you say, you're done. Just leave. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
In the past, I know that people have been canceled for like any issues regarding like racism, sexism, basically like just not accepting other people for things that make them different.
I think possibly hate speech, or just something that administration or the student body disagrees with.
Probably like topics around like hate speech, racism, like things like that.
Is cancel culture good or bad for society, and why?
Terrible. All right? People have been saying bad things forever. People learn, people grow, people change. All right? So I just think that sometimes, horrible people, they shouldn't be around, and the director of whatever movie can decide to not cast someone because they suck. But that doesn't mean, you can go after their kids or whatever. Like, people go wild, all right? I think that people suck. Am I allowed to say suck? People are bad, and they shouldn't, and maybe they don't deserve to do things because they're bad. But I don't think that you can end someone's whole career or life just because they said something you don't like.
I think it's like kind of good and bad, but I think like a lot of it like being hidden behind screens is like not good for society.
I believe it's good for society because it makes certain behaviors unacceptable and to society.
I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it teaches people lessons. I don't know, it teaches someone right from wrong.
I believe it's bad for society because just the way that people change over time, we're not really giving them a second chance, and we're like kind of defining them based on actions or words that they may have said just like years ago.
I think it can be good and bad. To like obviously you hear a lot about like racial equality. And I think that's like most of what cancel culture is. So I think that's good to like address like the problems that are going on, and then I'm not really familiar with it, but I just know it from hearing it from social media.
So we want to know what you think. Do you think cancel culture is good or bad for society? Leave your opinions in the comment section below. For Scituate TV, I'm Cameron.